Good evening and welcome to CUTV Newscenter for the week of March 19th, 2009. I'm Lauren Kross.
And I'm Drew Brown. We begin tonight with a developing story out of Fayette County where an overnight shooting led to a school lockdown.
CUTV Newscenter Bill Lepennis joins us live with the latest. Bill?
Hey, good evening, guys. The entire Brownsville School District went into a full lockdown this morning after officials learned that police were still looking for last night's shooter in Republic. Now, this was the scene from the overnight shooting. Police swarmed this Main Street apartment in Republic shortly after 10 p.m. last night after receiving 911 calls that a man was shot. Investigators have just confirmed with News Center that 29-year-old Edward Harper was shot several times in the back of the head and chest with a shotgun. He was flown to Pittsburgh Presbyterian Hospital and has undergone multiple surgeries. We've also learned that 2 children were inside the apartment and were not hurt. Eyewitnesses were too shaken up to speak with us on camera, but told News Center that Harper appeared to be in bad shape when he was taken from that apartment. Now, I just got off the phone with state police a short time ago. At last check, the shooting victim was in critical condition. Police are still looking for the shooter. Security will be present inside Brownsville schools tomorrow. Live in the studio, I'm Bill Lepennis, CUTV News Center.
An 18-year-old Indiana University of Pennsylvania student was found dead inside an on-campus dormitory on Wednesday. Brenton Kroll, originally from Blair County, was found by a friend in a Lawrence Hall around 12 noon, according to the Indiana County Coroner. The county coroner press release said Kroll had been drinking heavily the previous night before he died. An autopsy and a toxicology test are scheduled for today. Indiana University campus police are investigating the death at this time. Coroner Michael Baker stated that he does not suspect foul play. Also new this week, shoppers in Greene County now have a major store closer to home. This 157,000 square foot Walmart officially opened their doors Wednesday morning in Waynesburg. The supercenter not only offers convenient shopping closer to home for Greene County residents, but has also created more than 300 new jobs. The open design of this store is a prototype, only one of 2 currently open in the entire nation.
President Obama nominated Steelers owner Dan Rooney as an ambassador to his native Ireland this past Tuesday. If the Senate confirms him, he will have his work cut out for him in the Emerald Isle. Unemployment in Ireland is projected to reach 12% this year, triple of what it was in early 2008. Northern Ireland was also home to the killing of 2 British troopers by militant nationalists who later shot and killed a police officer. Many believe Rooney can help Ireland as his frequent work there has helped him develop relations with the top Irish officials. This experience will likely help him attract private investment from the United States, who have helped Ireland's economic growth in the past.
The PA deer harvest has increased by about 4% over the past year. PA hunters have bagged 336,000 deer in the most recent season. On Wednesday, the PA Game Commission said that the antlerless deer harvest dropped in 2008-2009, while the overall antlered harvest was generally on par with the previous 5 years.
Motorists are still enduring the 7-mile detour from the Charleroi-Monessen Bridge, while PennDOT is making their decision on whether to repair or replace it. According to PennDOT spokeswoman Valerie Peterson, they are simply taking their time to make sure they come up with the best solution to the problem. The bridge was closed on February 19th after an inspection of the middle of the bridge revealed deteriorating steel. Many are pushing for a replacement of the bridge, which was last rehabilitated in the mid-1980s. A new bridge, which state representatives will meet with PennDOT to discuss as soon as possible, would cost around $35 million. The Gold Rush was the scene of an epic battle in the style of the Iron Chef competition. AVI's Platinum Chef took place last week, and CUTV's Melinda Wilson and Jared Bundy were there to catch all of the action.
Konnichiwa, and welcome to AVI's second annual Platinum Chef competition, held in the Natali Student Center's Gold Rush on February 19, 2009. 3 of AVI's top chefs battled it out with a dish of their choice in a culinary throwdown. Let's meet the contestants.
Up first is the Platinum Chef Patsy Leonard, with over 20 years of culinary experience and an expert in Italian cuisine.
Next is Platinum Chef Paul Kron. A master of French cuisine, he has worked with expert chefs such as Robin Leach and Paul Pardone.
Finally is the defending champion Platinum Chef Melinda Gibson. Will she be able to hold on her title today?
Students rushed into the Gold Rush to try one of 3 specialty dishes. Patsy Leonard used her Italian expertise to show off her chicken saltimbocca with twice-baked potatoes.
Paul Kron went the Chinese route and prepared a delicious General Tso's pork with fried rice, fortune cookies, and chopsticks.
Melinda Gibson had the longest line in the Gold Rush and prepared cheese ravioli with sautéed shrimp with a roasted red cream sauce.
Then came the judging portion of the competition. Each dish was tasted and reviewed by a celebrity panel consisting of Lamont Coleman, Amy Lombard, Brian Jericho, and Larry Seaback. After many plates and full stomachs all around, the judges made their final decision, and the winner was Melinda Gibson.
So how does it feel, getting the judge's choice?
I'm very happy about it. Surprised, but very happy.
Well, I had the raviolis. I just had a second plate when I came back up, and they were excellent. Were you confident in your dish the whole time?
Yeah, I was really confident in my dish. It was a little scary there for a little while because we were running out of food, but we pulled through, so.
What did you think about the line when it was looping around the cafeteria?
I was getting a little scared. I felt the heat. So, yeah, it was nice. It was a nice competition.
Next up was the student portion of the competition. Students voted throughout the night on their favorite dishes and were updated the entire evening. Students shared their opinions on their favorite course of the night.
So what food have you tried tonight?
Well, I've tried the Chinese food, the shrimp, the pasta, and pretty good.
What was your favorite?
Right now, I think I'm gonna have to go with the shrimp and ravioli.
All right, are you gonna be voting for him tonight?
I sure will.
Okay. So what food have you tried tonight?
I have tried all 3 of them.
What was your favorite?
Probably the ravioli and the shrimp.
Are you gonna be voting for that tonight?
I am.
Finally, the moment came to crown the next Platinum Chef. And the winner, by just 5 votes, was Platinum Chef Paul Kron.
Feels good. Feels good to be a winner. Put hard work into it, and it feels good to be a winner.
Were you confident in your dish the whole way through?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I didn't know if I was going to win, but I felt I was going to come close.
Yeah, and you definitely did. Well, what about next year? You're already looking ahead?
You're already looking ahead next year. Bigger and better.
With the winners announced and the hunger curbed, the Platinum Chef event came to a successful finish. But who will be the winner next year? Only time will tell. For CUTV Newscenter, I'm Melinda Wilson.
And I'm Jared Bundy. Arigato, and thanks for watching.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pittsburgh Marathon has already reached its 9,000 participant limit for May 3rd. The race has been on hiatus for 6 years because of city budget cuts forced its cancellation. The 20th running of the race will have 3,500 runners in the full 26.2-mile marathon and 3,500 in the 13.1-mile half marathon. The last time this race was held, 6,419 runners participated.
A 17-year-old Monessen High School student will be charged as an adult for his alleged role in the shooting of a Denora man last week. Dave Jeffries was identified by the victim, Juan Antone, on Friday while Antone was being treated at UPMC Mercy. Antone claimed he was simply trying to pick a friend up at a bar in Monessen when another man, Kiawana Tyree, called him and threatened after seeing his van. He then drove off to park somewhere else out of sight of Tyree when 2 people, one who he immediately identified as Jeffries, approached his van with Jeffries firing a shot at him. Police are investigating whether this is another in a string of crimes involving young men from both Monessen and Denora.
Coming up next on News Center, the Cal U Weather Center has your weekend forecast.